joy's our only aim. Weekly mail call can't be beat. Comic reviews extra sweet. Tune in, folks, and don't be late. Interviews that sure are great. From Kentucky's rolling hills we stream. Matt delivers every fan's dream. Claim your favorites, join the quest. Heroes for hire are the best. Superheroes, villains too. Every issue something new. Golden age or modern finds. Entertaining minds of all kinds. Comic book sales you can claim. Join the club, win comic fame. Hear the stories, catch the vibe. Heroes for Hire feels alive. From Kentucky.
Oh, hello. Welcome back to Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. I was just trying to find out what happens to Batman. He's looks like he's in bad shape against the Eclipso, so I'll have to find out after the show. So welcome into the Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. We're ready to start. We have some guests to come out, but before they come out, I'm going to share with you just a reminder that tomorrow and during the day at noon Eastern, it will be episode 3 of Matt and Joe's Bad Cinema, my friend Crazy Hungarian, and we will be reviewing the movie Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. And then Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Comic Conversations, a new episode of Comic Conversations with my guest W Vogs 18. And of course, the Comic Lounge is Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. If I can get it to work. This could be an adventure today for the internet because it's not wanting to work right. So anyway, that'll be tomorrow. Thursday. So just so I can get it to work now. All right, there it is. Community hangout, and then I'll probably have a claim sale and on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and everything will be $1 except for key issues. But so enjoy that if you come in, take a benefit with $1 too. But and there it is. Finally, it shows up 16 seconds later. All right, so that's fun. All right, guys, let's get the guest in. We got Random Reads is here.
Hey y'all,
how you doing? This is probably going to be an adventurous show. We got Swagda is here.
Yes, sir.
And Flat Earth Santa.
Everybody say hi.
So, guys, it's good to have you on. You guys doing okay?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Hope all y'all doing well as well.
Woohoo.
What's up, man? All right. Well, like I said, mate. But first off, we start out as always on this channel with on this show. Oh man! All right, and we'll sit here for about 30 seconds before this shows up because that's what my internet does to me. This is our first. As always, we start out with New Comic Book Day. This is for oh, that's the wrong one. It's for 3/5. Sorry, I didn't even put the right one in here because I'm too stupid to do it. All right. Anyway, it's supposed to say. Never mind. Who gives a shit at this point? This is going to be a terrible show. All right. Here we go.
Just roll with it.
Sharing screen. Or it could be the greatest show we ever do. Who knows? Depends. We never know. Rob. All right. Let's share it. See if it comes up. Let me know, guys, if you see it, because it's going to be an adventure.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. There we go. So, first up, we got The Ultimates issue 10 comes out this week. We have some cool variant covers for this one. We'll be going over this later. I'll just show you a little glimpse of them. I like the Greg Land one and the Inyuk Lee. We got Uncanny X-Men issue 11. This one is being written by Gail Simone. Still, we got some beautiful variants for this one as well. All right, we got Wolverine issue 7. More to come on this one later, so put a pin in it because there may be a key appearance in this book this week. And we have several. We got 3 or 4 variants for that one. We're not going to go over all of them, but we got Poison Ivy issue 31. I'm surprised. I thought I didn't even know this one was still going, to be honest, but there you go. And you guys aren't reading any of this stuff, I don't assume. And Mortal Thor issue 21. I say yay to the covers by Alex Ross, but meh to the story. So, and the interior art. But I mean, I believe that Alex Ross is keeping this book alive. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Batgirl number 5. This is a mini series. I read the first 2. It's pretty good, but I couldn't afford to keep reading everything because I say that, and then I pre-ordered 33 comic books this last month. So I guess I'm just a hypocrite. Birds of Prey issue 19. A couple of nice. We'll get more on this later, but there you go. This beautiful Jenny Prison cover D. You got. She's doing a lot of covers for International Women's Day variants. They're calling it. That was pretty cool. I kind of like this Ryan Gonzalez one. It's kind of cartoony swag. You know what I mean? It looks like kind of manga, don't it?
That was the one I was about to say too.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Got Storm is on issue 6 now. She's also an X-Men now. We got a Peach Momoko one.
Ooh,
Nice peach variant.
The
Yeah,
peach
that's
one.
a really good one.
Yeah, the peaches look pretty cool.
NYX issue 9. God, it's hard to believe
Also
something's
has
going
a peach. Too.
Yep, there's a Peach right there. Peach.
She got 3
Momoko
covers
Kimono
already.
variant.
Kimono variants.
Oh, she's got a lot this month. Moon Knight issue Fist of Kanju number 6. I've heard
And
good
another
things, but I'm
Peach
not.
Kimono.
It's got a Marvel.
What up,
There's a
man?
Peach. It must be Peach month, right?
Yeah, peach
All right, let's check
Momoko
the chat.
Kimono.
We got Legion of Comics.
Yep.
Hey, buddy, what's up, Mark? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you.
I like peaches covers though.
I appreciate everybody watching. It's
man.
I do too. I know Comics Embrace doesn't like her. He always says hashtag no Momoko. But we can't all like the same things. It's all good. I like the Marvel Rivals one. I don't know about these. They always have like 3 pictures on them, but I guess
I like them. It'd be different poses of the game and stuff because the game is pretty fun. Like
it's like
it's
almost like kind of feels like a design variant or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like those design variants.
Yeah, like how they did it for the game.
Spectacular Spider-Man issue 13. Looks like they're fighting the lizard people. We got JSA number 5. This is the old school Justice Society of America. You got Dr. Fate and Wildcat and Hawkman and all those people. It's really interesting. I read the first one. It's written by Jeff Lemire. I liked it, but I didn't really know what was going on much. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know the characters well enough to I don't know. Have you guys ever read something and you're like, this is good, but I really don't know these characters good enough to know what's going on?
Yeah. How be doing? How be doing with a
Shazam? Yeah. We got Shazam, as Gomer Pyle would say, issue 21. Sorry, that was a horrible Jim Neighbors impersonation. I apologize for unleashing that on you, gentlemen. But yeah, it's on issue 21, still going. I heard they may, I don't know if it's true, but somebody told me they might be canceling that series. It's not selling too well. Batman Full Moon number 4. I've heard good things about it. Like, is Batman, I don't know though. Is Batman, does anybody know, is he the werewolf or is he just fighting the werewolf?
Look like he get turned into it or he get bit or something.
That's what I thought. I haven't really kept up with it. We got Two-Face issue 4. Oh, Two-Face. You can't trust that guy. He's got 2 faces,
Man.
Got that coin. He messes around with people. It's not cool, man. Not cool. All right.
I like that cover on Two-Face though. How it's coming out, both sides of them.
Yeah. And then we got We got Nice House by the Sea #6 from DC. If you notice, they got the Vertigo label back on it.
Mhm.
So I guess they're going to bring back Vertigo. This is the first one to show up with it in a while. We got Scarlet Witch, issue 10. Spider Gwen, the Ghost Spider, number 11. And look here, she's got
Scarlet
Loki on the
Witch
cover
is
with
the
her.
Momoko variant.
Oh, well, let's check it out. There it is. That's kind of cool, too. The last one she did for Scarlet Witch was pretty cool.
Peach is
Let's check
on
out the Spider
fire.
Gwen variants here. We got a Marks Brook design variant. We got a Cliff Shane variant. And then we got another one, Todd Nook, or whatever you say. We got Hyde Street, issue 4 coming out. Spider Boy, issue 17. Man, you know what? It seems like yesterday this book was at number 1, and now it's already 17. Time flies sometimes. I like this right here, the Princess Mobility variant. He's playing baseball. And then I kind of like the one with the Invisible Girl variant. You got the Nicole Bellari Invisible variant.
I like that.
That's pretty neat.
I ain't gonna lie,
Then we
Red
got,
Spider book. I don't like it as much as I thought I would like some of the spider people things.
We got the
I like
Atomic
Spider
Justice
Boy.
League, the Atomic Project number 3. This is like, I think, Captain Adams in it. I haven't.
Yeah, it's
I'd say
part
you
of
could
the
ask
Justice,
Legion Comics would know a lot.
part of,
That Ariel
part of the
Cologne.
JSA all in stuff.
Ariel Colin, I like that
Yeah,
right there.
and you got, yeah, I like that one. That Ariel Cologne. That's a pretty cool variant. We got Space Ghost, issue 10.
There are some cool
And Kevin's
Barins.
really,
Cool Barins variant. Pretty
yeah,
good
we got
looking.
this Jay Lee variant. You got Bjorn Barins. Look at that. Yeah, that's I like this, the Marquez one, because it reminds me of the cartoon.
Classic
know.
cartoon. Look.
And then they'll have like 10 variations on it because this is Dynamite Comics.
Yeah.
So you see,
You gotta
they
have
got
your
all these different color
your
variations.
Stitch, your Virgin, your
And plus, you messed up, man. You said
Yeah.
10. You mean like 100?
You meant like they got like 10 different variations of every cover, though. Is what I'm saying.
yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
there's
it'd be like
13
100
covers.
sometimes. It feel like 100 because it'd be like, dang.
Yeah. We got Secret 6 issue 1 coming out. Does anybody know anything about this? It's we've got Deadshot. Oh yeah, it's got the a new Secret 6 on it, and I'm not familiar a lot with these characters, but I heard this was coming out with a new team, and it's got to have. Look like it's got several variants for it. I'm looking forward to Peacemaker coming out. The Thundercats number 13. It's got 28 variants, y'all. I'm not even going to attempt to go over all of them, but we'll show you the highlights, I guess. We got the Mark Spears one. Although I have a criticism of this cover, guys. Did he make Lino look like an old 40-year-old man or something here? Look at his face.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't think it's his best work. I don't think it's his best work. Just my opinion. I mean, Lino's supposed to be young, right? That guy don't look young to me.
He don't. He
All right,
don't.
next up, we got
look like he's going
Night
through it.
Watcher, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Night Watcher, issue 6. Yep. Then we got the Terminator. At least the internet's holding up. We got Terminator issue 5. It has 17 variants for it. That David Cousins one's pretty cool, but I like this Cat Staggs one. Alex Ross will be doing a cover for it in June, I think, or May. We got Ultra Mega number 8 from Image. We got another Spider-Verse comic coming out, everybody. Web of Spider-Verse New Blood issue 1. And I'm sure there'll be a first appearance in that one because there always is in those books. Moon Man number 7. I think this is written by a rap. I can't remember his name, but he's like a hip hop. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Moon Man was written by a musician. But anyway, moving on. Sam and Twitch is still going. We got issue 11. Seems like yesterday that one had been out. We got Cruel Kingdom. It's like it or just came out from Oni Press. This is Cruel Kingdom issue 3. Kevin, you're really enjoying this one, aren't you? You said it was good.
Yeah.
Cruel
I don't
Kingdom.
know if I read this particular one yet, but all the ECs coming out from Oni Press have been good.
Knights versus Samurai, issue 6. Tin Can Society, number 6. And you got Batman Wayne Family Adventures 154. This comes out every week. It's a digital comic. It's not printed out, so thus there not being a price there.
The rapper was Kid
Hey,
Cudi.
Kenneth, how you doing there? It's good.
What up?
Oh, Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi. That's right. Kid Cudi is the writer on that one, the creator of that book.
Okay, I knew.
Thank you,
I was
Glenn.
thinking that. I was trying
Good
to. I was
looking
gonna ask you. Kid Cudi doing that one. That's pretty cool, man.
We got Archbound issue 4 from Dark Horse. From Distiller, we have Life number 4. And we got Marvel and Disney. What if Mickey and Friends became the Avengers number 1?
I like.
We got to
these
check
what
these out. Look here, you got.
I've been enjoying the hell out of 'em.
Is that Daffy Duck as Ant-Man?
Yeah.
It's Daffy Duck as Ant-Man. We got. Oh, I like this one.
Is that Daffy or is that Goofy?
And they got.
That's Goofy.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's Daffy or. Okay,
Oh,
is it
Pluto.
Goofy as
Or is
Ant-Man?
that
I thought
Pluto?
Goofy
Daffy
was.
is Looney Tunes, not Disney.
Yeah. So I think that's
I
Pluto.
like
I
the
meant
one with
Donald. Is that not Donald up there?
I
That's
like
cool.
the one with Donald and Daisy and I guess Launchpad. I don't know.
I like the Phil one though.
Okay.
That Phil one pretty cool. Them What If books is
The
pretty cool.
Missionary number.
It's pretty cool.
We got Missionary number 2, Herculoids number 1, finally coming
Yeah,
out.
I mean,
It's supposed to come out 2 weeks ago.
well, DuckTales
It's got
number 3
32
was put
variants.
together a month ago.
So this
Oh,
one right here,
eight
it's got
covers.
32 variants. Look at this. I want to get this one. The Mike Mignola one looks pretty cool to me. I like this one here, the Joseph Michael
Me too. I
Linsner
like
one,
that
where it's got all,
Linsner.
yeah. And there's a Bjorn Brins.
They're all
We
good
got several.
in
Got
their own
one.
way.
Yeah. In their own way, they're all
Mhm.
good. There's you should see the ones coming out for issue 2. I already saw the preview for it. I used to love this cartoon as a kid, so I will be watching it. I will be. Now we got Powerpuff
Well,
Girls
well.
issue 8. I'm sure everybody's reading that, right? All right, it's got 9 variants because it's Dynamite. We got Vampirella issue 675. They're going to start over at issue 1, I think. I don't know if they're going to keep doing this series. And it's got a lot of saucy covers, if you will.
What up,
You
Ian?
see the
and
Gorilla
Big
one? That's a little bit naughty. Most of these are pretty naughty.
I mean, yeah,
those
I got-
cosplay variants.
It's Vampirella.
I mean, we don't have to go over all of them. The Vampirella ones are always a bit naughty. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, Ian and Becca.
Ian and Becca.
Good to
Yeah,
see you. Yeah, Swag's going to start joining us on this show. We got DuckTales issue 3
Ooh.
Dynamite.
Finally,
It's got
supposed to
18.
be out over a month ago.
Whenever you say DuckTales, you gotta say ooh.
Yeah, they got 5 different covers,
DuckTales.
but repeated. You know, I like the
Mothra,
Whoa.
Queen
one.
of the Monsters. We got Mothra, Queen of the Monsters coming out. It's got about 3 or 4 variants. So that one's going to be interesting. It's $4.99. It's from IDW. Jim Henson's Labyrinth, issue 6 from Boom Studios. We got Wind, the Power of the Blood, number 3. And they got a new Darkwing Duck series coming out. Darkwing Duck issue 1. So this will be the
23
inaugural
variants.
issue of Darkwing Duck.
Dark.
Yeah, there's 23 variants for this one. I like Darkwing Duck. I ain't gonna lie. I grew up watching that kind of stuff. Chainsaw Man, issue 195. It's a digital comic or something because it's never got a price and there's never a cover.
Ooh, Chainsaw Man.
Teen Titans Go, number 1 from DC Comics. Yeah, they never show a cover for it. We got a blank for Teen Titans Go. I need to get that because I know an artist that close by who might be in the kitchen right now could draw us Teen Titans Go. All right. Usagi Ojimbo, 10,000 Plums, issue 1. Well, Usagi Ojimbo's been around forever, ain't it?
Yeah.
I like it though. We got One Piece, 1,141.
They got a lot
digital. Yeah,
anime.
it's
They
like
got a
a
lot of
digital thing, I think.
Yeah, so Chainsaw Man and One Piece, both animes, and they got them on here. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. We got Batman 612 facsimile edition. That's part of the Hush. They've been reprinting all of Hush. We got Juvenile number 4, Living in Hell number 4, Penthouse Comics number 1. I'm sure those are kind of naughty, and I bet they're all blacked out. Yep, half of
That
them are
must be
blacked
a
out.
later printing. That's up to a higher number than that. That's been coming out for a while.
Yeah.
Juvenile.
We got 2000 AD issue 2422. That's a lot of issues. Spider-Man Home Heroes. So that's probably like a kid's book, I'm assuming.
2000
Probably
AD
digital,
is
it looks
British.
like.
It's a weekly book since 1970 something.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Spider-Man though. I think it's a digital comic because there's no price.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I hadn't heard of it.
Monkey Meat number 1, or Monkey Meat the Summer Batch number 1 from Image Comics.
We gotta say Paul. That's a crazy name. Monkey Meat. Pause.
Yeah, it's watch out. He's going to show you his yes, Swag. You won tonight on Sandman Show. So did Kevin.
I think everybody did, didn't they?
On his giveaway. What up, y'all? He gave away all kinds of stuff.
What up,
I don't know what you won, guys, but you won something. Let's put it that way. All right. I was too busy paying attention to this. We got Sister Emperor and Raider or something. I can't say it right, so sorry.
Imperator.
Morocco and Dalpo Sweet Paprika open for business. All right, I'm having trouble today, guys. The Brave and the Bold issue 30 facsimile. We got from Alien Books Valiant Beyond Bloodshot number 1. We got Day of the Dead Girl number 4. Missing on the Moon number 3. Don 184. We got a Fantastic Four facsimile second print.
I like that.
There's
Alex Ross.
Yeah, we're gonna mark that one. We got Vampirus Carmilla number 26 from Warrant Publishing. We got Grim Tales of Terror number 3 from Zenoscope, and it's always got some saucy covers, as you can see. All right. We got NSFW, the Missionary Red Label from Distillery. I don't know what NSFW. We got Dead Samurai number 3 from Wake Entertainment. We got TMNT Best of Ray Fillet number 1. From VLZ Media, we have Sakamoto Days 203.
Oh, that's my stuff.
Archie Comics has got Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever, Once Upon a Time. That's pretty cool. Let's see what they got. They got any? I like this one right here, the Cinderella. We got Blade Forger number 1 from Mad Cave. Mark Spears Monsters number 1, 4th printing, Graveyard, whatever. Got a 3rd printing of G.I. Joe 1. 2nd printing facsimile, Fantastic Four 1. That's the original cover. I guess they're just going to do another one. Witch Hat, Adler 85. Rick and Morty Spring Breakout number 1.
Rick and Morty.
I like Rick and Morty. I like this one right here. We need to get a blank of that one. All right, we got Aliens versus Avengers number 1, 3rd printing. Galaxy of Madness number 7. Yeah.
I like the 3rd printing cover better than the 1st.
Yeah, me too. You got a 2nd printing here from Jason Howard doing a cover for G.I. Joe, 2nd print. I like this one right here. It's a 3rd printing by Andrea Milana. Cover Commander Mask. It's a foil variant. They've done all kinds. So we're on 3rd printing of all these. That's probably a foil version of that one. All right. Yep, I think we're going to end it there. I think we got it. I think we pretty much covered all that stuff. So now we're going to go on to the next segment, and let's see if this works. And we call this segment, if it'll work, New Key Issues. It's going to be new key issues coming out for this week. So we got a few on the list, not many, but I just thought I'd like to cover it so everybody knows what first appearances are rumored or possibly coming out. So, not that it's probably not going to be worth nothing, but maybe you're a fan of like the certain character, and you're like, I got to get all the first appearances, for that character. I don't really like to tell anybody to speculate because we don't know what's going to happen with these books. Nobody does. No, anybody that tells you they do, they're lying. All right, here we go. New comic this week, new keys. And this is just a key because it's a premier issue. It's Darkwing Duck issue 1 from Dynamite Comics. He is the terror that flaps in the night, the fowl that felons most fear. He is Darkwing Duck. We've already showed the cover, I think, but we'll show a little closer up of the first. That's the cover A, of course. Next one is new key of the week is Doctor Strange of Asgard, number 1. One World Under Doom tie-in. Doctor Doom becomes Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. Okay. Well, so that is a key issue, I guess. And there's the cover. Here's what the cover looks like. Technically, it's a key, I guess. Next one on the list, we have Mothra, Queen of the Monsters, number 1. And it's the first appearance of Antra, an ant-like kaiju. So it's a kaiju that looks like an ant. And this will be its first appearance in the first issue of Mothra, Queen of the Monsters. So if you're a kaiju fan, maybe you should pick that one up. All right. We got NYX number 9. This is an X Manhunt crossover. This is part 2. That really doesn't make it a key, so I don't know why they're calling it that. We're going to skip over. Secret 6 number 1. And this is the debut of the new Secret 6 roster, which includes John Kent, Jay Nakamura, Dreamer, Deadshot, Catman, and Black Alice. So it's a new team, the new first appearance of the new Secret 6 team, and there you go. Next up, we have Star Wars Jedi Knights number 1, and this will be the first appearance of Corliss Ross, the first appearance of Betna Mooncrest, and the first appearance of Sarah Longa. And it's got a cool wraparound cover that come with it. That's a pretty cool cover. I like that cover.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
Is that why it's a key?
Next up, we have Teen Titans Go number 1. And there's I don't know why this is a key. I guess because it's the first issue. We got the Thing number 1. So they're doing a Thing miniseries. It's a 5-issue limited series. The hunt for a missing child puts the Thing on the road to confrontation with every superpowered criminal and bounty hunter in New York City. Okay. Let's check out the cover for this one.
I like the cover though.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it.
Everybody coming for him and fighting.
This is the Uncanny X-Men issue 11. It's part of the Manhunt crossover. I don't really see why this is a key. Looks like Cassandra Nova on the cover almost. I don't know if that's probably Professor X though, actually. We got Web of Spider-Verse number 1, and this will be the first appearance of Spider Prowler, the first appearance of Count Spider, and it's going to be the start of the Battle of Spider-Verse versus the Venomverse. So if you're a Spider-Verse fan or just a Spider fan that feels like you have to get every first Spider appearance, then, that's your book, I guess. And the last one we're going to talk about is Wolverine issue 7. And this one right here is supposed to be, now he hasn't said it for a fact, but it says the possible first appearance of adamantine, the physical embodiment of adamantium. So I don't know. I put it on my list just because I try to get everything that may be somewhat of a key for Wolverine. But I do not recommend anybody getting these issues solely based on that. All right. So there you go. I always have to give the disclaimer that I'm not trying to get people into FOMO. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So there we go. Let me get this set up for the next go round here. All right, guys. If everybody's still with me.
Yep.
Hey, everybody's still with me, and it seems to be going good.
Yep. You all good.
We got the and Mom said, "Praise the Lord." 2 little pay covers have been fired. Yep. And they said they've been loving Aquaman. Yeah, Aquaman. I've heard of good things. I'm going to have to go back and get it probably. I just can't do it right now. But next up on the show, that didn't take too long, I guess. And we'll be covering this is what we do according to the Key Collector app, of course, is what I use. And we'll be talking about the trending top 20 comics of the week if my little graphic will ever show up. So we're going to sit here and play the waiting game while it decides to work. There you go. The trending, that's the only problem I'm having today. The trending 20 comic, well, I'm having a lot of problems, but we won't get into that. The trending 20 comics of the week, according to the Key Collector app. So let's get right into it. Let me share this screen. That's a little crazy humor for you. But as far as I know, the doctor says I'm not crazy. But my mom wishes she had took me to that specialist in Louisville. So, all right. According to Key Collector app, coming in at number 20, we have Spider Boy issue 12, which is the first appearance of Spider Girl in her costume. So that, for some reason, is a hot key this week. 700% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week after Marvel announced Spider Girl will be getting her own solo series in June, including variants. Well, of course, it's going to be including variants. Everybody knows that, right? We got Spawn issue 5, first appearance of Billy Kincaid, a child predator. First appearance of Shirley Johnson, a 7-year-old victim of Billy Kincaid. And I already have this book, but there you go. There's been a high grade, goes for about $8. There's been a 575% increase in copies sold this week due to images made solicitations for The Curse of Shirley Johnson. So people are going back and trying to reread this book. They probably, you can probably find it in a $1 bin, $2 bin for sure, depending on what condition it's in. Or you can buy it overpriced on whatnot for $10. Punisher issue 53, 550% increase in copies sold. Get this, guys. There's been a 550% increase in copies sold of this book because John Bernthal posted an image of this cover on his Instagram. So that's all it took in this book to go to $8 from $1. So that's Punisher, The Final Days, number 53.
You know, a couple of the Punisher books being like that, because he talked about certain ones that he gave to him when he went to the comic shop and they found out he was the one playing them. Been a couple of the Punisher books like that.
Yeah. But it is a cool cover. You got him firing 2 little Uzis, Tech 9s, or whatever they are. Next one up, I'm pretty sure I know why this one's on the list. This is DC versus Marvel Comics number 1 from 1996. It was co-released by DC and Marvel Comics. It's a 4-issue crossover of characters from Marvel and DC. First in-continuity crossover by DC and Marvel, meaning the events that occurred in these issues exist in the mainstream history of both universes. There's been a 483% increase in copies sold this week because DC and Marvel announced this last week that they will be doing another collaboration. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's good. I'm not disappointed like I was in Blood Hunt and in Venomore and all the other things they've done in the last 3 years, but there you go. All right, next up, this is part of that too. We got Dark Claw Adventures number 1. DC animated universe version of Batman and Wolverine matchup character introduced by Amalgam Comics in Legends of Dark Claw number 1. And there's been a 433% increase in copies sold because this is also part of, they're talking about the new crossover they're doing. That's a pretty cool cover. I like that.
Yeah, I've been trying to find out the crossovers.
Yeah. Next one on the list is Invincible, issue 59. It's the first appearance of a character called Powerplex. He's a man seeking vengeance against Invincible for his sister who was killed during a fight with Omni-Man. And there's been a 325% increase in copies sold following the debut of Powerplex, voiced by Aaron Paul, former star of Breaking Bad in Invincible Season 3. So there you go. There's the cover. Be on the lookout for it. Looks like it's a $3 in high grade. So maybe you can find it somewhere in a $1 bin or on what?
Robert Kirkman.
We got Wonder Man, issue 1 from Marvel Comics, 1991. First ongoing solo series featuring Wonder Man in Hollywood. First appearance of Neil Saroyan and Wonder Man's agent. Been a 260% increase in copies sold because Ed Harris is casting as Wonder Man's agent, Neil Saroyan. So there you go. It's about a $10 in a high grade. I have 2 copies of this book somewhere. Well, I guess it's going to have to go on eBay. All right. We got Green Lantern, issue 201, first appearance of Kilowog. And there you go. It's been a $25 book in high grade. Kilowog's actually, I don't know what you guys think, but as far as Green Lanterns go, Kilowog's probably one of my favorites. But there's been a 250% increase in copies sold because there's an animated series titled My Adventures with Green Lantern led by Jessica Cruz coming out, and he's supposed to be in it. We got Fantastic Four, issue 50. Of course, that's an iconic cover by Jack Kirby. Third appearance of Silver Surfer, second appearance of Galactus. First appearance of White Wingfoot, who was an ally of the Fantastic Four. And a pretty dope cover if I say so myself. All right. Let's Check
like
the
the
chat.
color.
Anybody talking? Nope. All right. Yeah, I like the brown. You don't really, we rarely see the black background. I mean, the brown background like that. Radiant Black. I was reading Radiant Black and said black background. Radiant Black issue 1, first appearance of Radiant Black. First appearance of Marshall, later becomes a second Radiant Black. First cameo appearance of Radiant Red. Preview of Inferno Girl Red, aka Dragon Girl Red. 200% increase in copies sold. After the series returned with issue 31 following a nearly 6-month absence. So there you go. I'm not reading it. I don't know much about it. Moving on. We got Daredevil, issue 181, which is the death of Elektra. But look what they worded on here. They say death of Elektra, skewered by Bullseye. And that's, of course, an iconic cover. Great story. One of the greatest stories that Frank Miller wrote, in my opinion. He really pissed a lot of people off by killing her because everybody loved the character. But, you know, nobody's safe when Frank Miller's writing. 185% increase in copies sold this week. And I think it's because the Daredevil Born Again comes out this week. We got JLA Avengers #1. It's a 4-issue crossover between DC and Marvel. And we know why that's on the list, because they have agreed to do another crossover. I believe that's George Perez, wonderful George Perez art right there on that cover. It doesn't get much better than that. The next one up, we got Daredevil 163. This is the battle of Hulk versus Daredevil. Been 183% increase in copies sold this week. Everybody's prepping for that CGC Miller signing coming up, and that is definitely in the Frank Miller run. I got Masters DC Comics present. No, this is DC Masters of the Universe #1, which was a 3-issue limited series. This is not the first appearances though, because that was in Glenn. Was it DC Comics Presents? I don't know what number, but that was their first appearance in comic books, though, right?
68 or 94. I can't remember which one.
Okay. But this is still
60,
a solid.
68
Cool,
Power Girl, I think.
okay. But this is still a cool book. I like the cover.
Yeah, the cover's tight. He-Man, Master of the Universe.
I have the power. And of course, I used to have this one, Punisher #1, first ongoing solo Punisher series. That's #1. I still don't know how Frank thinks he's going to survive hanging from a rope, firing a rocket launcher through a window, but, you know, hanging off a fire escape. But, you know, it's comics, so we're not going to worry about it. Yeah.
Count the fingers.
Oh, yeah. And as Flat Earth Santa says, count the fingers, because he's got like at least 8. I don't know. Just kidding. Invincible 89. Bullet. Okay. This is the first one where Bulletproof dons the Invincible suit. It's about a $40 book in high grade. And it's because season 3 teases the potential Bulletproof assuming Invincible's mantle in the storyline. Next one up, I have the 2 copies of this one, the first and second print. Geiger, issue 10, first cameo appearance of the Glowing Woman. And there you go. And also, Junkyard Joe shows back up in this one. So everything's really, business is really starting to pick up in Geiger world. We got a couple more going. We got Eddingtonville Club #1 from 2014. Only 4,000 copies were sold by retailers. And so it's probably, but it's only a $4 high grade. You can find this definitely find that in a dollar bin. And we got Adult Swim Pilot for the 2002 that never transitioned into a full series, received critical fan acclaim on social media, and that's all it took apparently. All right. Somebody's sending me like 50 messages on Instagram right now. Red Hulk #1, Joshua Cassara cover, new this week. Pretty cool cover, I guess. And it's like going for $65 already. It must be a Virgin variant too. And last but not least, we have Space Ghost Johnny Quest, Space Quest #1. This is an ash can size retailer preview for Space Ghost, and it's like $8 high grade. So there you go. We went through them. Let's see the cover. It's the Mark Spears cover. Pretty cool cover, I gotta say. And there you go. That's the Trendy 20 comics of the week. And now it's time for, if I can get this to come up. Let's see if it'll come up quicker this time, but it probably won't, because this is where we do the hot 10 comics of the week. And this is also according to the Key Collector app. So, all right, let's go in here and I'll get this set up and we'll go over this one won't take as long though. All right, here we go. And then we'll get to the variant picks of the week, which I forgot to do. All right, which we will do after this. You got to keep the momentum up. I'm rolling on this one, so we're going to do this. All right, share screen. There, this week, a lot of odd choices on there. Fantastic Four issue 49. It comes in at number 10 on the list for the Hot 10. First full appearance of Galactus, first cover appearance, and second appearance of Silver Surfer. Iconic Jack Kirby cover. I mean, does it get much better than that, guys? This is a blue chip book.
I like
Always
that.
will be a blue chip book. Nothing's ever going to change about this book. High grades, about 2,000. It's trending down right now, though. So now might be the time to buy. I don't know. If you have the money, I don't have the cash. I may be able to find a low grade copy for $200, but a 6.0 sold this week for $1,000, which is a 27% increase in copies sold. So there you go. And of course, the movie's coming out soon. We got Iron Man #1. This is the first ongoing title series featuring Iron Man, and it tells the origin of Iron Man, of how he became Iron Man. So there you go. And I think some of it takes place in Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. High grade copy will run you about $2,200. Low grade, maybe about $225. It depends on the condition. An 8.5 sold this week for $1,610. Let's see the lowest grade. A 4.0 sold for $450. Next up, hey, I like this book. This is the first appearance and origin of Luke Cage, first black superhero to headline a title in mainstream comics. It's Hero for Hire #1. Blue chipper, if I ever seen one. If this comic book was a high school football recruit, he'd be going to Alabama or Ohio State. And the high grade copy goes for about $400. Low grade copy will run you about $40. I always kind of look for the low graders on these because I can't afford them too many times. But I have to put them in layaway or something, right? I can put them in layaway. 8.5 sold for $685 this week. That is a 13% increase in copies sold. And a 3.0 copy sold for $133. There's more of my jam. A 3.0 copy. There you go. Anyway, Fantastic Four annual. Glenn, how many times is this book going to be on the Hot 10? Fantastic Four annual #6. Yeah, until the movie comes out. First appearance of Annihilus, ruler of the negative zone. First appearance of Franklin Richards as an unnamed infant. Awesome cover, king size special annual #6. Pretty cool. High grade copy will run you about $525, and a 9.0 copy sold this week for $975. On the low end, we had a 4.0 sale for $120 this week, which is an 18% increase in copies as the interest in the Fantastic Four movie continues. Next up, now this right here is just what you call a pedigree book, in my opinion. This is the first appearance of Swamp Thing, Alex Olsen, House of Secrets, issue 92. Iconic cover, one of the greatest comic covers of all time, in my opinion, and maybe probably the best one of the best Bernie Wrightson covers of all time. Let's not joke around. This is a pretty big boy book right here. An 8.5 sold this week for $3,360, which is a 6% increase, and a 2.5 sold for $610. James Gunn's DC Universe officially kicked off with Creature Commandos, but anticipation for the first major product Superman will set expectations for the future of the franchise, which includes an already announced Swamp Thing movie helmed by James Mangold. So, fingers crossed it's good. Fingers crossed it comes out. Fire book, there you go. But, I mean, they named a lot of stuff off that may or may not come out. We don't know. It's just all not written in stone right now, but James Mangold is attached to it. So, and we got Incredible Hulk issue 340. This is not a key issue. There's no appearances in it, but it is an iconic cover by Todd McFarlane. Often imitated, but never copied. Got transactions for this week as a 9.8 sold for $988, which is a 3% increase. And on the lower end, you had an 8.0 copy sold for $185. And, you know, it doesn't get much better than this Todd McFarlane cover, boys. I'm just telling you. That one's up there, in my opinion. All right. Next up, a book that continues to be on the trending 10. This week it's at number 4. Is Amazing Spider-Man issue 300, another Todd McFarlane cover. And this is, of course, the first full appearance of Venom. A 9.6 sold this week for $900, which is a 4% increase. On the low end, a 6.5 sold for $309, which is a 4% increase. And there you go. This book's still gaining momentum, it says, for the 5th week in 2025. After ranking only 8 times in 2024, it's been on 5 times this year. Next up on this list, this is the first time I've seen it on the Hot 10 since we've been covering it. Avengers, number 1 from 1963. First team appearance of and origin of Avengers: Hulk, Iron Man, Wasp, Thor, and Ant-Man. A 5.0 sold this week for $4,799, which is a 3% increase. On the low end, a 0.5 sold for $1,250, which is a 50% increase. A UK Pence edition established a new record in 5.5 after a $3,950 sale outsold the previous $3,380 high from 2021. And so there you go. First appearance of the Avengers as a team. Next up on the list, and I guess we got a couple more. Amazing Spider-Man 250 time. First appearance of Spider-Man's black costume. Need I say any more about this one? I doubt it. This book has been on here. It's been on there for a while. It's a 9.8 sold for $1,200 this week, which is a 13% increase. On the low end, an 8.0 sold for $173, which is a 20% increase. So now's probably a good time to buy. I don't know. Amazing Spider-Man issue 129, first appearance of Punisher, first appearance of Jackal. Don't get too excited about the first appearance of Jackal because he dies in the next issue. But this is an iconic cover. Although I think Glenn, that's the reason he got it, was because of Jackal was in it. This is a great book, though. But of course, you know, John Bernthal is going to be the Punisher again. And it's number 1 again this week on the Hot 10. I think it was number 1 last week. The 9.4 sold for $3,960 this week, which is a 9% increase. On the low end, a 2.0 sold for $640, which is a 14% increase. So the market kind of holds on this book. It's never going to go probably lower than $1,500, I'd say, if that. But there you go. That's your Hot 10 comics of the week. We got through it. I don't know how. It's a miracle. But now we got another thing we got to do, and we'll see how this goes. Now we're going to show you my top 10 variant picks of the week. As according to me, nobody else but me. So if you don't like my taste, then I'm sorry. I apologize. But there should be something for everybody on here. We'll see. First one up, we have the Anthony, I think it's Anthony Marquez Space Ghost variant. This is going to be an adventure here trying to get all these to come up. Yeah, it's already failing me. There you go. I like that one because it's kind of cartoony.
Yeah, it popped up. It looked like
it reminds me of the old cartoon. We got Terminator number 6. I like that. It's a Cat Stags variant. I was going to put the Herculoids on here, but I'd already had them as a variant pick of the week 2 weeks ago when it was supposed to come out. So we got Vampirella 675 on the list. This Elias Shotzodes. I can't say his name, sorry. But so that anyway, that's a variant for you. The Birds of Prey variant was done by Jenny Frison. I like this one. I like Black Canary. She's one of my favorite female superheroes at DC. But this is not the only Frison cover on the list. We got a Poison Ivy one too. So Jenny Frison always does some beautiful work in my opinion. Now, for in my opinion, the variant of the week would be this one. the Inyuk Lee Ultimates variant. I just think that's cool. I think Submariner looks pretty badass in that one. And then, of course, the Moon Knight Fist of the Kanju comes on the list with its Marvel Rivals variant.
All rivals.
And I selected the Uncanny X-Men variant for this week. I picked this one because it's Peach Boko, and I think it looks pretty cool. And then I picked the Francis, how you say his name? Francis Scamboli Spider Boy variant, because I just like it. We got pitchers and catchers already showed up to camp, so I figured we'd show the baseball cover. And then the Luciano Vecchio Uncanny X-Men cover looks pretty cool. If I can get it to come up. There, yeah, I like that one. I like it, the Vecchio covers. I think they're pretty cool. So there you go. That are my picks for variant covers of the week. Hey, Jaguar, how you doing? Good to see you. Now comes everybody's favorite segment, I hope. I know it's mine. So get ready, boys, because it is time for Out of Context Panels of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of went over these other nights, some of them, but I have some other ones I added to it. So here you go. We'll start out with this one. I do care. Do I care what he says? He's nothing but a critic. They've been wrong before. Now listen, darling, it's time you started acting like what you really are, a nice plain girl without any special talents. Ouch. Shots fired, y'all.
Burn.
Next one up. If you ever said I'll give you some advice there, man. Don't say what he just said to your wife. All right. Are you thinking of what I'm thinking? Lois, you're a mind reader. What can we lose? Let's do it. Look at the look on their face, though. It's really freaking me out.
Whatever they're doing, it ain't good.
They look like they're really evil.
They plotting.
Yeah, whatever. It's a problem. Next up, we have let's wear bunny suits too. Nice. And then the mouse says, somehow I think we're doing the wrong thing. What are you going to do? Oh, looks like he's up to no good again. If I can get it to work, it's starting to slow down here at the end, the internet. But Archie Andrews, stop that. All right. I don't know. Was he in there touching himself or something? Because it's kind of freaking me out. All right. Next up, we have, I don't know how we're going to get through this one, boys. It's really slowed down. Say, it was sure nice of you to save my neck, Lulu. Me a total stranger. And she says, I'm always kind to homeless dogs and cats and boobs. Well, bless her heart. That's what you say to somebody. Okay, you go, bless your heart, honey. All right. I can't get nothing to work. Hold on. Oh, did you get that Moon Knight Marvel? Cool, Dan. All right, next one up, we have
Rivals.
That one's bad, too. That woman's not very nice. Janet, I'm no doctor, but this bathroom paper of yours seems to me a good reason for all your discomfort. It's dreadful.
Got to keep it real about the tissue.
Next one we got. And this guy say it. Is this a girl or guy? Because the guy says, strip for action, men. Okay. I think you just want to see them without their clothes on is what I think. All right. Next up. Oh, we'll get through it. We'll get through it eventually. This soft drink tastes funny, Jim. Sort of bitter. Nah, just your imagination. Drink up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I would take anything from that guy, honey. Yeah, you need to get out of there right now. What you're in is what we call a P. Yeah, we're kind of what. Yeah, what she's in is what we call a P. Diddy / Bill Cosby type situation here.
Yeah, right. Her face already gone.
I'm probably going to get canceled tonight. Yeah, I'm going to teach you, sister. He's like, boy, is this guy in for a surprise? Yeah, is that guy blind or something?
Man, I don't know what's going on. I think he left his glasses at home.
That guy's like, yeah, he's like, that's the ugliest woman I've ever seen. Here we go. Dr. Crash turned to now terror the insane ape man, made his demands. I'm going to marry your daughter, This will be your payment to me. Marry her? You can't. You're an ape. Okay, let's not call each other names. Next one up, we have some spread. He said, well, it must be jelly because jam don't shake like that.
That's a line that people try to use even now.
Yeah.
I know. Why do you do that, Matt? He's smelling his finger. He's just doing a smell check down there, you know.
He did that, or he farted.
Okay, we're going off the rails now. You're growing. That's it. You're growing, getting bigger every second. Damn, Flash, what are you doing? All right, this one looks kind of wrong too. What is John Stewart doing here? Hal Jordan.
Hal, yeah.
Energize you, Batman. My pleasure. He's aiming right at the crotch region. You know, I don't know what that ring is made out of, or what the beam's made out of, but he may not be able to have kids after this. I'm just saying. Next, out of context panel of the week. Coming right along, we got, if there is anyone who knows why this couple should not be joined in matrimony, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. And Lois says, I'll speak up now, and I'll say plenty. This marriage is a hoax. He's like, what?
That's another burn.
Why'd I buy you a ring, man? You know, why'd I buy you a ring? Why'd I buy you a ring, girl? I'll tell you what, Lois Lane is no good for him. I'm telling you, he needs to find him another woman because she's just not
now Superman got to say to her what that dude said to the girl. You need to take that panel back, and they just talk bad to each other, I guess.
Yeah. Mickey, what are you doing in here? I'm figuring out how many movies it will cost you so I don't tell Mom that you're not studying. Oh, no. That's just all kinds of wrong, y'all. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, trouble afoot in that house. But you haven't grown down yet. For that, you must be branded. This is the way we brand you. The red mark of displeasure will remain with you until this smart from this spanking wears off. And Wonder Woman's like, well, it's pretty tough being a grown down lady slave.
I know. And then the crowd, too.
Touche, man. Touche. Yeah, but these Wonder Woman, these Wonder Woman comics back in the 30s and 40s, they'd be kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
So if you will be, I will spare your friend, Amazon girl, if you become my slave. Don't surrender, babe. I can take it. And then Wonder Woman's like, I'll submit as long as Etta is not hurt. I think they just like being spanked. That's what I think. I'm just going to say it. Next one, probably the funniest one of the week. We got Batman in all kinds of trouble here. He says, oh no, I'm trapped in Joker's goon juice. That one never gets old. That's kind of like that Vinegar Puss comic. It never gets old hearing that. And the next one is, we got we got Dracula doing some sick grinds here on his skateboard. He says, "Cowabunga, bitches! Dracula grinds again." I don't know if that one's. I didn't think that was taken out of context or anything. I just thought it was hilarious. Next one, we got Aquaman causing all kinds of trouble. Aquaman's crashing a pier. He says, "Great Scott!" Aquaman commanded those hammerhead sharks to smash the pier, and Aquaman's walking away, swimming away, going. And remember this: if you don't remember this warning, if you don't let people into your country that have a Latvian passport, it says Latvian passport. Admit the Latvian bearing this passport into your country, or you will face the personal wrath of doom. So there you go. Now I added a couple bonus ones to this week. I think you guys will enjoy. Even you haven't seen these yet. I'd love to watch you plow the field today. Sure, come along. I don't think there's going to be any field plowing going on, y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah, all right. I mean, it's just a little entendre going on there, you ask me. All right. But anyway. Next up, if I can get it to come up. Oh, there we go. He is ugly, but he is my son, and I love him. Damn, Mom, that's cold-blooded.
Dang, she had an ugly baby.
All right, next one. Yeah, what's that song by Adam Sandler? He goes, "Damn, that's an ugly baby." Or somebody sung that song. What do you want, lad? Why do you look so queer? I think that was a sign of the times, though, right? That the word meant a little something else back then, but nowadays it's kind of off. We got this is like a bonus episode. Look at the pose. They're sled and they're crashing. He's gonna crash right to his crotch. Hey, that was a trick. The top man landed on the driver's shoulders, and he's riding backwards. What a death-defying stunt team! I think he's got his face right in his crotch. All right. Anyway, you're gonna like the next one, guys. I don't know. It's pretty small. Could you enlarge it 3 to 5 inches? Enlarge mine by 5 to 7, please.
Oh.
Yeesh. Size queens. They're size queens, I guess.
Oh.
All right. Here you go. Next one up. What's that noise? A witch. Please do not flee. All my life I have lived in the forest, and you are the first man I've ever seen. Run for your life.
Yeah, she looks sick.
All right. Next one. Okay, they're not all winners. Okay. Yeah. I'd get away from her. She might have like bird flu or something. I don't know. That's it. Just keep on beating until it gets good and stiff. And Jughead says, "My arm or the batter?" All right. That wasn't what I was thinking of, though. We're almost done, though. We got a few more. Let's see what we got going on here. We can get it to come on. It's starting to slow down here at the end, fellas. Sorry. Okay. You'll probably be up when you get home, but don't worry about leaving me alone. Just have a lot of fun. I've got my work to keep me busy here. Let me kiss you goodbye. No, I mean, you'll smear my lipstick. Oh, boy.
Only with them for the money.
All right. Yeah, she's a gold digger. Yep, she's a gold digger. Definitely.
That's funny.
Okay, we're cooking it up here. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can get it to work. Now.
Yeah, it ain't popping on yours, but it's up here on the screen, too.
Here we go. That's too lively if you ask me. Okay. Let's try another one. We also salute warrant officers, both male and female. And the guy says, "Women too?" Yeah, but it's what female means.
Yeah.
Okay. We got 2 more. We got 3 more after this. But that one's funny. I like it. My apologies. I don't know. All right. That's it.
That is
Thanks
funny.
for watching. That was remember that out of context panels of the week. And I'm not because or anything because internet's really working hard right now. I don't know what's wrong with my computer, but I think I'm going to take it out back and smash it with a hammer or maybe shoot it with a gun. And tomorrow at noon Eastern, Matt and Joe's Bad Cinema. And then Tuesday, 8:30, Conversations. W. Boggs 18 will be my guest. Wednesday at 9 o'clock, we'll have the claim sale. Thursday will be the Comic Lounge at 7 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, you can come back here Sunday for this show, the Sunday Supershow Extravaganza. But I think we've come to the close. I appreciate everybody that watched. Everybody hung in there with the bad internet. And I appreciate all my co-hosts. And you see this cool swamp thing covered down here. I like that, Glenn. But until next time, true believers, excel.